Okay, here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Vorm versus 70 soldier zombies. Yeah, no, just a Tuesday in Cataclysm land. At least in Vorm Cataclysm land. I bet one or two people show up a little earlier than they usually do this evening. Oh, yeah, I remember this. What a mess. What a mess. Whose idea was it to run a limousine through the middle of 70 zombies? Come on, which one of you guys talked me into that? I know you guys forced me to do it. If only I hadn't said exactly what was going to happen. Good times, good times. Yeah, let's bring the character sheet up. Sure, let's do that. Look at our -10, -8. Man, that's annoying. Wasn't counting on that -8. The -10, fine. We wrecked, and then we got hit a few times, and we got shot with acid darts. Fine, I'll take the 10 pain. I wasn't expecting the 8 from the stupid little chili knuckles. All right. Ah. I did not drift like a... I'm pretty sure the drifting would have been even worse. It would have been just worse. We would have insta-stopped. I think we killed 3 or 4, maybe. I'd have to check how many corpses we have on the ground. Okay. So, you know, we'll hang out for a little bit. We'll let a few more folks show up for the conclusion of this particular cliffhanger. As I talked about last time, given the circumstances... The good for this situation is there's no fast movers among the crowd of soldier zombies. No sprinters, no dogs, none of that stuff. The bad news is I'm at 82 speed, so I'm down almost 20% on my speed. That makes them all faster than me. They are all faster than me at walk speed, so I have to burn stamina. The next point of good news is we've got an okay amount of stamina for our circumstance, and as I commonly preach, state, announce, if I have stamina, I have life. Generally, it's a pretty odd situation I can't get out of if I've got stamina. So we'll see. That's going to be my either my saving grace or the nail in my coffin. The status of my stamina. We got a couple of spaces of head start, and we got a building nearby. So, in talking about what was going on here, I had mentioned I have a couple of options. I have done some thinking, and my preference, and we'll find out which one I get to choose because they're both on the same path. We're going to run down this way. I'm just going to try to stay just a few just a few spaces away from any of these guys. What I cannot afford a grab. If one of them gets a step and a grab on me, that will probably kill me. So I have to make sure I stay more than a couple spaces away from these two guys here. I'm going to be taking darts semi-regularly from this stupid bilious soldier, so we're going to get more pain and more damage and stuff. I don't think that will be the determining factor, though. It's just going to come down to the stamina. So that's the only thing that's going to hurt me between here and our goal. But we're going to be moving this direction, moving this direction, moving this direction. This will be the decision point right when we get into this area. I got to decide if I'm going to duck into the building. I got 3 choices. In the building and upstairs. Hope they don't follow me en masse and just wait up there until I have an opportunity to go out hopefully, I don't even know if the upstairs has windows, honestly. I can't remember the configuration up there other than there's like a hallway, a T hallway, and some rooms on each side. I don't remember if there's windows, and I don't know the spawn chances of zombies up there. I know there have been zombies up there in the past, but with the noises we've made and such, I would hope they would have already dogpiled out of the building. So, upstairs is one possibility. Next possibility is into the building, and there's like a hallway here that goes to the warehouse or out the front door. I like that the least, because they're still going to be chasing me, and I will run out of stamina, and they will chase me down. But I don't like that one at all. So that one's kind of out. So it's either up these stairs or, depending on the status of my stamina when I hit this point, I make the decision whether I want to go for this door here. It's going to be unlocked. It's a stone wall, concrete wall with a metal door. None of these guys are going to be able to breach this. So if I can get in there and get the door closed, depending on what's inside, and from my memory of my visits, I don't remember there being any zombies in the warehouse area here. I remember there being zombies out here, and I remember there being some zombies up in the living area. But I don't remember there ever being zombies in the warehouse area. So I think if I can get to this door and get into the warehouse, if I remember right, there's like a big open area, there's a room over here, and then there's another door into a second warehouse area where there's a lot of crates and 100-liter steel drums. And I think if I can get into just this part, I'll probably be safe. And then if I can get into here without anything attracting, we'll be able to get our stamina back at least. And then hopefully we can sneak out the front of the building and sneak around and out. So that's what we're going to hope for. We're gonna find out what our stamina status is here, and I'll make the decision whether I'm going to go for that door. If we're too low and I don't think I can make it, we're going to have to go upstairs, and I think I'll probably die if we try that. But that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. Not much else I can do. I can't stop to do anything. I can't fire my gun at anything. That would be ridiculous. Grenades would be ridiculous. Trying to use anything that I have to pull out of my pack would take several hundred action points. That's not going to be helpful. So pretty much we are either going to run and be safe or we're going to die. All right. 82 speed. That's fine. Everything is fine. I get nervous because that gets me below the faster walking than them speed. You never want to be slower than them while walking if you can manage it. I don't remember what the speed rating on soldiers is. It's pretty good speed rating on soldiers to begin with, so we're definitely slower than them. We already determined that, just making that distance. It's hard to say. I mean, it depends on what's chasing you, what minimum speed you need. I mean, every enemy has a different speed rating, so... Generally, if you're 90 or above, you're fairly safe from all the standard zombies, the fat zombies and just zombies and so on. That's about equivalent. So if you've even got a couple of spaces a head start on them, then roughly you're going to be okay to just kind of walk, run away from them. You sprint mode a few spaces, then you go back to walk mode to recover the stamina, then sprint mode a few spaces, and then walk mode. I've demonstrated that kind of thing in videos in the past where I've done long distance chases and managed to eventually escape hordes that would have otherwise killed me. Had I just run, I would have died. But pacing out the speeds and the walk-run status and all that, you can get away, depending on circumstances. It's always depending on circumstances. All right, I think we might want to go ahead and get things going. All the laggards are going to miss the excitement. Hey there, Gonzo Archer. Thanks very much. Very much appreciate you dropping some bits. Bitty bits. Here you go. Have some dogs. Okay. So we are going to switch to run mode. I've got, what do we got? Bleeding, corroding, chilly, damp. All right, nothing else to worry about. Yeah. All right, let's spend some stamina. Turn off safe mode. Oh my god, I don't like how fast they're moving. That is, I've gone like 5 spaces and I haven't gained any distance really. We got the track star soldier zombie here. I'm already yellow stamina. I'm getting nervous. I've got to stop running for at least a couple of spaces if I can manage it. There's a dart. Dart to the back. This guy's catching me again. 2.5 bars. Can I make it through that far door in 2.5 bars with this super sprinter soldier zombie right behind me? Damn, this guy's annoying me. I think I gotta try. It's gonna be death if I go down this hallway. I won't even make it out of the building before I zero out my stamina. No, they're standard zombie move speed. It's just me being slowed because of the pain and the cold. I'm just watching that stamina bar, waiting to see when I drop the next one. God damn, this guy's fast. I can't get any distance gained on him. We're still at 2.5 bars. We've managed to go like 6 spaces before dropping that next stamina bar. I mean, it's depleting. There is a numerical value involved. It's just showing me rounded versions, but I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it at least through the door. I've got enough of a lead on him. I should be able to make it through. Oh, there we dropped that half bar. Please don't be any zombies inside. Oh, we made it by like 3 spaces. Alright. Flip the light on? Don't flip the light on. It's probably better to not flip the light on in case there is somebody in here. I might go undetected. No, I wouldn't go undetected because I was lit up when I stepped into the door. It won't matter. It does. I'm going to say no light for now. Even though it's a free action. I can do it because we've got our headlamp. Okay, so this is the hallway door. This is, I think these are storage rooms. One of them's locked. That's closed. I think that one was locked. There should be another room down here, though. Please, please, please. Blood leaks from your torso. Have no zombies. We're gonna go stand right over here. Alright, so the majority of the zombies saw me go through this door. This was the last point they saw me at. So they should be moving that direction. What I'm hoping is there's no other exit out of here. I do remember that. This is the only way in and out. This door and this vehicle access. So I'm hoping all of them at least get piled up over here and there's none waiting right here. There's a chance when I walk out this door and try to hug this wall, I might get spotted by somebody right up here. And hopefully they haven't wandered into the hallway here. Ideally, I want to get out this door and around the edge of the building without being spotted, break a fence, and then kind of work my way out this way. So work my way out this way. And then, depending on what we find or see, scurry out and around and go take a long route, looping route back and try to get to our vehicle that's up here. Alright, we're going to have to spend some time getting some things taken care of. I've got to get my stamina back. Let's, you know... throw some gauze on my torso. Didn't stop the bleeding, huh? Take some pain meds. Let's take some good stuff. Let's take some oxy. And now we will wait till I get my stamina back. We'll listen for smashing. There shouldn't be any smashing. Yeah, there shouldn't be any smashing. Didn't hear any smashing. Cool. Alright. So, I didn't keep track of how much time had gone by. I don't think there's much reason for me to stay here currently. Steel drums with gasoline and diesel. 50 liters of diesel. I'll just drag one of these steel drums out with me. Ah, that'll take care of all my fuel problems. Just drag that out while I'm trying to escape 70 soldier zombies. Alright, check back in with chat. Hey there, Temporal Mouse. Thanks very much. Appreciate the bits. We have survived the folly of Vormithrax's decision-making process. Alright, what else could we do to improve our situation? We're down to mild pain, 88 speed. The cold buff, debuff is still in effect. I got nothing I can do about that. I've got caffeine. I could take some caffeine. That's, or some stimulant. I don't know that I'm going to need it. It's really just going to come down to sighting circumstances. I think I'll take a caffeine pill. Alright, anything else? The gun is not going to save me. Yeah, I'm not really carrying anything else that's going to make any difference. Alright, I'm going to wait. Let's wait a couple of minutes. That should give plenty of time for the zombies to get to their new positions. We're back up to speed 95. We're getting helped by these stimulants, I assume. You're very jittery and pumped up, probably from some stimulants. So 3% from pain, 2% from painkillers. Yeah, I think we should be good now. Oh, no, I would drag it out. I would haul it out. I wouldn't I wouldn't wield it. No way. All right. Let's see. Let's find out what happens. Please don't be any zombies in sight. A crow! A crow sees me. Oh, the hallway cannot see me, so we're good. I think we're good. The doors are still up. The hallway can't... Nothing in the hallway or back here can see me, so we should be good. I'm not gonna try to take that car. We got the searchlights. Okay, we'll come over to here. Now we just need to get away from the building. Not run into woodland whites or anything else stupid, crazy fast down here. Ah, zombie soldier! Where? Where? Okay, way up there. We're safe from him. He's 59. He won't see me. Alright, so we're going to shuffle along here, and then once we get to the east, a fair distance, I know there's zombies along the roadway here, but we probably need to get over to like here and cut up this way. Then we'll cut across. Now it's just a matter of spotting them before they spot me, so I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Yeah, we got a pit! We got a pit! I don't want to drop them in a pit, though. Man, I'm really kind of tempted to go back and get one of those drums, given the circumstance. What we'll do is we'll get in the vehicle, and then we'll go out and come back, and I'll park out here, and then I'll go in and I'll try to drag one of that 50-liter drum of diesel will do for now. Alright, we should be far enough from the road, I think. Okay. I remember there were some zombies, what, north of my vehicle? I don't remember exactly where I parked the vehicle. It's somewhere right up in, like, here. And there's a small pack of zombies, like, up here. So I'm gonna have to kind of thread in between them to get back to the vehicle. I think I'm a little too far north now. Cut back till we see somebody on the edge of our vision. And then adjust. I vaguely remember that. I think my vehicle's just... Where are you, vehicle? Yep, just on the other side of that. Alright, cool. Zombie soldier to my south. Coming north. Slowly. Alright, we should be good now. Whew. Oh, man. Well, that was spicy. Sorry about that, limousine. It's been so long since I've been willing to pile drive my vehicle into a crowd of zombies. I'm way out of practice. I'm just way out of practice. After the changes to welding and how hard it is to fix vehicles, I've just totally sworn off ramming into bunches of zombies, and I forgot just the stopping power of hitting a big squad of them. I think we killed 3 or 4, and then we just came to a crunching halt, and the full front end of the limousine got obliterated, and did not go well from there. But we are alive. Alright, what's our status? 6.6 liters of diesel. I am going to try exactly what I just mentioned. Let's see if we can... See if there's any chance we can get to that or that... Whoa! Well, looked like they were moving my direction. They couldn't have heard my vehicle from there. No way could they hear my vehicle from there. Thing's only 26. Alright, it is going to make a fair amount of noise. How close do I want to bring the vehicle? We're about 25 from the outer wall. Go a little closer. But I think it's going to be stealth that gets us there or not. Alright, now we got the cold back again, even though it doesn't show me that I'm cold. It's because of the damp, which I hate so much. I hate it so much. I'm willing to do it this time, though, because even if something shows up, I should be able to sprint this distance. We're not going to go into fight mode, so we'll keep that out of our hands. Stop it. Ah, crap. 47! That's not good. Is he going to spot me? Not sure if he spotted me. Alright, which one are you? Gasoline. There's the diesel. One of them is empty. I want that one. Alright, he can't see me. Cool. There we go. We got a little bit of diesel. Now, go look again. We got JP8 and JP8. We could combine that into the other tank. $14 of diesel, not worth that. So one here, here, and here. All right, so you. I can't siphon directly, huh? Wanted to transfer the fuel into one of the other ones. I think I'll just satisfy myself with the JP8 over there. Anything else? MREs, don't really care. Chunks. Ooh, that's a lot of copper. No more space. Alright, almost 2 full tanks. Now there's 2 zombie soldiers, and they're getting closer to the building. I think I might be done for now. Not much else in there, loot-wise, that I care about, I don't think. Are they close enough to see me now? Oh, they've changed their angle a bit. Cool. Lots of MREs. I didn't bring more space. I forgot to dump the other stuff. A lot of nothing useful. I'm not going in there. Nothing in there. This one's sealed. Yeah, there's fancy steel, but I don't know. I don't know how much I need. So much more JP8. Ah, it's only those couple of pieces of fancy steel. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. If I got spotted here, I'm in trouble. Oh, did the vision lined up just right, apparently. Just squeaked around the edge of the building. I think that's close enough he's going to see me when I come out of the door, though. I'm not, I don't think I'm going to worry about the fancy steel. Let's just get out of here. Still not seeing me at 33 in the rain, huh? Alright. Yeah, they're working their way south. Alright, I think we'll call it good right there. So we got quite a bit of travel fuel. We can hit mines and other helicopter places and so on if we need more in the future. Would be nice to get one more of the 100 liters out. I was hoping to transfer fuel in between them, but it wasn't letting me. I couldn't examine or anything like that to get a siphon command up. So... let's not worry about it. We've already put ourselves into too much danger here. So now what? We came south specifically to get fuel. We were... where the hell were we? We were up here. Yeah, we were up here in the north when we got our Humvee. You have to unload, reload? Really? Huh, alright. Weird, but okay. Not gonna worry about it. We got enough. Yeah, where are we going? I think we were just traveling again, basically. I didn't like most of the northern options. Or most of the options in the other directions. So we were just heading back north. So I think that's what we will do. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We never checked that area out. Going over to Trenton. I'm trying to get away from all the rivers. I think we'll just go north. Alright, gotta remind myself. I think we got the Humvee in a pretty good condition, right? I did some spot repairs on a few points. That we just gotta replace. Eventually. Gear I'm wearing's in okay shape. What are we at? 69 pounds? A little hard to lose the Humvee. Or any vehicle just because of map memory. Well, hi there, guys. Alright, we'll go past the scene of the entertainment one more time. They've really spread out. What happened to you guys all being... I guess what happened is they chased me, and then when I went out of sight, they all returned to the, the location with all the noise. Or some of those didn't chase me, I'm not sure which. It's kind of weird the way they spread out like that. I just wish I had a more convenient way of killing a bunch of these guys to try to get the goggles. Putting them in a pit doesn't do me any good. I just don't have enough 5.56 ammo to just thud away at them for an extended period of time to kill a bunch. Ramming didn't work. How many corpses did we create? 3. 3! We killed 3 with our ramming. That's terrible. That is terrible. Well, yeah, you know, the whole throw nades. I only have, I think, 2 grenades currently, so I'm a little hesitant to do the grenade thing as well. They've got pretty good armor against that, and I've got pretty terrible throwing skill. Did we get it up to 3 real quick? Yeah, sorta. Be nice if I had like Migos nearby or something that would be able to kill a number of these, but these guys are pretty tough. Not too many things that would just be rolling around that would be hostile to them that I could lead them into. That, and I'd have to get him into a position where I could feel comfortable tossing a grenade out and then getting back behind cover. And I don't consider the Humvee to be cover, and I can't afford it for it to take a bunch of damage. So, much as I would like to play with these guys, just don't think it's a realistic thing at this point. Alright, we're heading north. There's just too many of them. I can get other opportunities that aren't nearly as dangerous as that setup right there. You gotta be willing to walk away. Right after making a really silly decision of ramming into a bunch of soldier zombies. Alright, let's see. I gotta check my healing too. And we're gonna cross the bridge first. Whoa! Geese! Okay, Alright, so we already hit the high points to get the map view. We were... What did we mark up here? Oh, that's where we did our 4x4 upgrades. Our Humvee upgrades anyway. So we can't go north unless we go up through that road network, or we go east out that way. River is diagonally lovely. Let's go. I don't need anything at the dump. I don't need any. I think we'll go east. Maybe we'll sidetrack into the steel yard now that there's steel mill. Now that there's so many less zombies in there, we might be able to get some welding equipment out of that and hit up this radio tower. Get some mapping done. Yeah, we'll just follow the road. So straight north to the road. Oh, I'm in my Humvee. I'm so happy. It's been so long. Do I care about... I don't really care about the dairy farms anymore. Ignore the dump. These zombies. Get off full auto. Um, So I went that way just to lure him this other direction instead of having him come up to where my vehicle was. Alright, I only care about a couple of rooms. Either zombie. Let's... Uh-oh. Well... more high steel. Probably should have gotten the gun out ahead of time. That guy's gonna get to me about the time I get this thing on. 500 wield time. Yeah. Need to get a single point slang off of one of those soldier zombies. Another anvil. That's the second lootable anvil we've seen so far. And unfortunately, we're not going to get anything else. Oh, nice. Alright, that's all I'm gonna worry about. Go away, zombies! Down to radio tower. Well, that's another wasp-infested one. Yep. It's weird how they seem to be clumped. I have good luck. We get like 6 in a row with no wasps, and then I get a whole bunch of them with wasps. Yeah, back north. We'll take the, no RV, lots of vehicles. Oh, and right into a town. That's an oddly square, off-looking town. That's spreading out now. That's a lot of residential, though. This is going to be a big one. Let's... whoops. My bad. Let's keep creeping around the outer edge here. Hey, who are you? I'm going to cut back to the west. I think that other road's about to hit a dead-end POI up in that forest. Go check what that is real quick. Uh-oh. Another TCL? Another TCL. Well, we found what, like 5 TCLs, 0 science labs, 0 research facilities, I think 2 distorted lab entrances. $18 light industries. This one is not empty. And I can't just drive along the backside of it either. I might just barely be able to get a look inside that one spot that I normally try to go loot. Come on. What do we got? The drift, flat jaw, metal tile set, welding tank. I've already got all of that stuff in fairly good quantities. Ah, wind tower. Wind turbine to the north. Let's pop up there. Skeletal wolves. Grim howlers and skeletal wolves travel in packs now. Ooh, more airdrop crates. I think that's like the 4th or 5th airdrop crate pile we've had too. Alright. Man, they better give me some good news. Give torch. Give goggles. Alright, so back the way we came. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Hey, look at that. We found a different Exodii base. And the entrance is on the opposite corner of where I would be able to get access to it from. I'd have to park and then haul stuff through the forest to get over to the entrance. Isn't that nice? Mansion number 7 or 8. I don't think I've seen that in a while. Charleston, apparently, all 5 houses of Charleston really likes football. And back into more river networks. Damn it! Map is just killing me. I'm trying to get anything related to mutations without having to go into a stupid TCL with double zombies and double hit points. Man. Map is just really starting to piss me off. Has anybody seen a research facility recently, by the way? I meant to test it yesterday. It occurred to me that I literally have not seen a research facility in I don't know how long. I've explored massive amounts of maps over the last couple of challenges, and I have not seen a research facility, and I can't remember when. So, do they still exist? You guys finding them, and I'm just being hosed by the map gen as usual? I don't know. Well, we're gonna go that way. We're gonna go up past the Rocky Butte. We'll take that road right there. So let's keep going north. Oh yeah. Gotta go get some more MREs and dynamite. Haven't gotten my battle rifle yet. Green Kevlar vest, huh? That's not terrible. MREs, what a surprise. And dynamite, what a surprise. So I was correct. MREs and dynamite. Such a interesting mix of items they put in those things. We did see fairly recently another stack of fire axes. Why the code sets it up to give you like 15 fire axes or 30 fire axes, I don't know. That seems pretty weird. And then every once in a while you get a Rivtech battle rifle with 300 rounds of ammo. Don't need that radio tower to the east. Although I'm going to need another map here pretty soon. 128 toothbrushes. 128! I guess that's an important tool for the Cataclysmic soldier. Yeah, keep going. Don't need anything in a wrecked RV. I have no CBMs yet. We haven't seen any Zomborgs yet, I don't think. Do I have CBMs? I don't think I have CBMs on this character yet. Oh, it's the dairy farm with the high fence. The one that I got screwed by wander spawns last time we tried to use one. Hey, radio tower with no wasps. Oh, Triffids. Cool. Ask for a map, they give you a map. Hey there, vine beasts. I see. Refugee hub number 5 or so. Hazardous waste sarcophagus. In a town with a megastore. Uh-oh. Damn it. That's the second of the wrong blue L's that we found. Look at all these endpoints. Quite a little crowd of endpoints there. We can't get up to those easily without going around quite a ways. And not much to see to the south other than this one endpoint here. Megastores have rubber cement. They also have double zombies with double hit points. Alright, well, we gotta head up that direction, so... Oh, apparently I missed, or I lost a inboard mirror. I smushed something and broke my mirror. Like something like that. Gotta remember to grab wing mirrors off of things. Here's the woodland whites. Migo. Got a caltrop? I haven't seen caltrops in a while. And now we got Zaindeer. Loose caltrops. Well, unfortunately, there's quite a bit of meth here, which what was the list again? I might be ahead of the curve on that component as well. For medical, oh, it's the, I don't know why I even look. I gotta hit pharmacies. I've got, let's see. Oh, it's not even meth I need, it's heroin. Ooh, another backpack. With a regular backpack. I mean, one loose caltrops doesn't really help me much. Ink tabs, that is one of the things I need. Well, let's see what happens between the 4 Zaindeers and the Migos and the Grakens and the Cracks. I think the Zaindeers are going to win this one. Yep. Problem is, I don't want to lure... This is a problem. A problem no matter what I do. Heroin, that's what I need, but I need a lot of it.